Cloud Kill's a bonus action? No. It's a bonus to me. It's a regular action. That's so confusing that they word it that way.
Is the Chumbawanga still going at its teeth?
It is.
I only want to help.
Okay, make a survival check.
I'm going to look at him, and I'm going to go, hey, I'm going to help you with this, or I'll try. You got to give me some stuff in return.
It acknowledges you, but it's still pulling.
Yeah. Oh, damn it. Should have Ooh. 10?
10, you can successfully, with its help, get it out. And it, do you let go?
I look at him and I go, trade. Trade. Trade.
It begins to druid craft this beautiful flower and spider silk crown.
All right.
All right. I
like you guys.
It puts it away.
Should have had him show us where we need to go. He probably knows this place.
Oh, hey, by any chance, do you know where,
Nope, see ya.
we're looking for a big tomb?
Make a persuasion check.
I'll get you another tooth. 19?
It begins to shake its head yes.
I'll get you a few more teeth if you show us where.
I hold up my sack of 3,000 gold and I jingle it. I'm just like, this is in it for you too.
It's sensory overload looking at the both of you and is like jumping up and down.
I'll start prying at teeth again.
And then waits for you guys to take your long rest.
Okay, let's do that first. That's fine. Little fella. Oh, I'll level up.
If I can use this... yeah, never mind.
Go ahead. Ask your question.
It was for Blight, so the staff lets me use Blight.
Yes.
Do I then have the ability to cast... I know I can cast Blight on my own.
Yeah. So that's your spell slots.
It's one of my bonus, like, Death Domain spell slots.
Yeah. So that'd be your spell slot to do it through yourself.
Alright.
And then, but the staff doesn't give you spell slots. You use the staff. If you're out of spell slots, the staff's energy can still cast Blight.
Right. I'm good to go.
Okay. As you guys begin to take your long rests, I need you to make a charisma check. Maker.
It's gonna be a 1. It's gonna be low. It always is. Ooh, 17. 23.
23. You begin to feel you're having trouble going into your powered down states. And you feel restless, like your body aches, and you see this little bit of sort of like shadow energy come out of your nose and sort of go towards the dead creature that you guys are sleeping near. And you think back to your letter.
I'll get up and I'll go over to it.
Okay. Make a charisma check.
Fuck. Here we go again.
There it is.
8.
You get the sense that your patron wouldn't lie to you, and you didn't find any powerful weapon.
All right, I'll keep digging then.
Okay, investigation check.
I want the fucking armor then.
I mean, I'll probably give the armor to you guys. I can't really use it. Jeez. 9.
You begin to look around, and it takes you, since you only need 4 hours to do your full sleep, it takes the other 4 of the full night to just sort of like check every inch of this thing.
You guys wake up and just like in there.
You notice it has spikes and spines and bony protrusions coming out the back. You sort of search under the feathers, and you find basically what feels like a thorn that is not sharpened, sticking out of the upper back sort of area.
Okay, I will.
That seems unnatural.
I'll just start ripping out feathers, trying to get to it so I can see it, and then...
Yeah, it looks like a handle of some kind, like a white gold handle.
I'll give it a tug.
Strength check.
Oh boy, that's...
Pull an Excalibur out of a dinosaur.
14.
14 is a success. You begin to yank, you put your feet up on the creature and begin to... And shooting your feet back off the creature laying in the back, you now have this extremely long, beautiful, almost white metal, metallic, clockwork-like lance that is covered head to toe in gold inlaid runes that you recognize to be celestial runes, matching the symbols that you found on the necklace of the liquid that you pulled off the paladin impaled to the tree near the heart of Ubtao by the Triceratops horn. It matches the same descriptions. And you find this item.
Also, while I'm there, I grabbed the lightning javelin. I didn't say anything.
That's a lot of words.
Fuck.
That is a long description.
+2 lance / greatsword required attunement.
All right. What's ceremony do?
I don't know. All right. Yes, please.
You perform a special religious ceremony that is infused with magic. When you cast this spell, choose one of the following rites. Target must be within 10 feet of your... Touch one rolling creature whose alignment has changed. Make a DC 20 Wisdom Insight check. On a successful, you restore the character to its original alignment. You can touch one vial of water and cause it to become holy water. Touch one humanoid who is a young adult for the next 24 hours. Whenever the target makes an ability check, it rolls a d4, add the number rolled to the ability check.
Anytime. I mean, you're dead and he's a robot and I'm old as fuck, so that doesn't matter to us, but still.
I could be like 5 years old, though.
Man, this would have been helpful earlier. Funeral
So would
rite.
Heroes Feast.
You touch one corpse,
There's
and for the
two
next
of them
7
that you
days, the
have.
target can't become undead by any means short of a wish spell.
Oh. All right.
And the
Wedding.
vial,
You touch adult humanoids willing to be bonded together in marriage. For the next 7 days, each target gains a bonus +2 AC when they're within 30 feet of each other. A creature can benefit from this rite again only if widowed.
Oh. So we get a 7-day +2 AC bonus?
We have to want to get married.
Dedication. You touch one humanoid who wishes to be dedicated to your god's servitude, to your god's service. For the next 24 hours, whenever the target makes a save, it can roll a d4 and add that number to the save.
Wow.
You can choose any one of those, but it has a casting time of 1 hour.
So you get the sense that as you attune to it, this weapon is not of this plane. And neither is the vial of liquid that you still have on the necklace.
I feel like I should probably take another look at that.
Marry me.
Telescoping. I want to look over the lance.
Yep.
Is there maybe a spot on it that looks like it's missing this file? Like I'm like lock into it or something?
No, they contain the same runes and symbols.
Okay. Does Jeez. All right. I guess. Good lord. Oh, now I gotta.
Well,
Great sword.
Christ, you have so many weapons.
I know. I'm about to just drop one on the ground.
You could have sold some of those, couldn't you?
Well, yeah.
Just sell your old fish hook.
No. You still have one, by the way.
I know, I do. Sitting in my ribcage.
Jeez, this is gonna. Oh my god. Charisma. I will take the time and I will attune to this.
Is the morning of day 32. The Chewinga is sort of telling you guys to come on in a direction. What would you guys like to do?
I know it doesn't say it. This isn't like a plus this isn't like a plus weapon. It's just this, right?
Is it not?
Doesn't say it.
It's a what?
Oh, it's a plus
two.
two. I'm sorry. Never mind.
+2 to attack and damage rolls.
I thought it said it was a +2.
Idiot.
Yep. Pretty much.
Stupid.
Yeah, I definitely follow the little guy. All right, he's gonna take us to where we gotta go.
Okay. Wait, how much gold did I promise him? 2,000?
You begin to make your way north through the city as you come upon against the cliff. You can see in the distance large foliage to your left, and you see a large, near the base of the cliffs is a large 15-foot tall jet black obelisk of cracked stone draped with vines and black moss. Behind it, you see a dark passageway obscured by withered creepers, vines. A second, smaller tunnel burrowed into the base of the cliff is to the east.
How big is the obelisk?
It is 15 feet tall.
Okay.
This is the scene, basically, you guys see.
The lance is a one-handed weapon? Spooky.
Oh, okay. Hey, look. Hey, look, there's 9 slots in the door. Almost like 9 cubic slots in the door.
I don't get it. What are you saying to me?
9 cubes.
Oh, do we?
Wait, what?
Stop lying. It's a plus 13 lance.
Jesus.
Near the obelisk, you see a familiar figure, Valindra, and another figure in red robes is standing next to her. They don't seem to have noticed you.
Great. Should call her on the sending stone.
What's up?
Hey, where you at?
What's poppin'?
Do you talk to her?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank goodness you guys showed up. We can't figure out how to open this. This is clearly the tomb. And then she goes, This is Zagmira, this sort of bald, tattooed, red-robed figure. Hello.
One of the ones that were captured? What?
My team was captured, yes. I managed to get away. And contacted Valindra for help.
She came to help you?
She did.
The fuck are we, chopped liver?
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Now, if we could just figure out a way to get inside.
Oh, we are level 2. Ooh, we could kick some ass.
She wants to control this thing. We want to destroy it.
That.
Her ass. Kick her ass. Beat her. I'm just sitting in the corner. Beat her ass.
Who is she
Beat her
with?
ass.
Thorns. A bald man with tattoos over most of his body and sort of like geometry-like shapes, and he's wearing red and gold robes.
Just him, no one else.
That's them too.
Okay.
And they're sort of staring at what they're looking at.
At the door.
Next to the obelisk.
We really could just beat her ass. I feel a little more confident now since I think we're like 5 levels farther than where we were before.
Or we just have her help us inside.
And then betray us.
Maybe not save her.
Betray us. That's what I'm trying to prevent. More betrayal.
She'll need our help. She needs us more than we need her.
As you say that, my jaw pops off.
You need her
ground.
more than we need her.
All right.
It's up to you guys. I don't care. I'll follow you.
Fuck it. Let's trust her. She hasn't killed us so far, right?
No, she just killed Zendala.
Hey, but she pulled the trigger first.
That's true.
Weren't you the one who wanted to got all upset?
People change.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah. Nee.
Fine. All right, let's reveal our cubes to her.
You
What?
see this...
The puzzle cubes.
This short tunnel at the end of a slab of worked stone whose edges are marked by reliefs, carvings of grinning skulls. 4 lines engraved at the center of the slab cross one another to form a star, with both ends of each line marking the location of a cube-shaped cavity. What would you guys like to do? So you, above you, you see 3 stone gargoyles watching you from the narrow edges carved into the cliffside. Each has the face of a bearded devil, its mouth agape in a silent scream. And you also have the obelisk. And she goes, "We need to figure out how to get inside. I have no idea."
Well, lucky for you, we found the keys.
Perfect. Well,
Use them.
okay then. There's an inscription on the obelisk. Don't forget to read it. I have no idea what it means. Zagmira, you guys are good. I'm gonna get out of here.
Well, don't you want to stick around for the...
Oh, I'm not going in there. Zagmira is here and more than capable of helping you out. He goes, "Hello, I'll be working with you. And we will capture the soulmonger to Valindra's standards. You guys cool with that?"
We'll see when we get there.
Sure.
We might have to destroy it depending on what's going on when we get... We don't know what to expect when we get in here.
Valindra stops casting her teleporting spells. Like, we're not destroying this.
We don't know what we're walking into. We may have
Nobody
to.
does.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
This soulmonger is an incredibly powerful device. It needs to be
Correct.
studied in a safe location.
I'm telling you that if a life or death situation occurs and it comes down to us destroying it or living, us dying or destroying it to live, I'm going to destroy it.
Make a persuasion check.
And I go, I'm sure you of all people can understand self-preservation. Finger of death and all. 13.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
I'd rather it didn't, but... Can we get the teleportation crystal so we can get the fuck out of there when we...
Good luck. And she teleports away.
Fuck.
I look over this bald lady and go, she's a bitch. You know that, right?
Dude.
Bald dude.
She can be very abrasive. She's not with... my name's Zagmira, by the way. I'm with a organization known as the Red Wizards of Thay. We rule Thay. And... yeah, she's just working with us. She has incredible resources.
Right.
The teleportation circle in the back room of her home base has been very valuable.
Are you free to teleport to and from there?
If I cast the spell, yes.
Can you teach us that?
Cool.
Just in case we need it?
No.
Do you possess a higher intellect?
He can't teach us.
Nah, I have high wisdom.
I would say my intellect is maximum.
Perfect. You're trained and skilled in the arcane arts. Now that you have the mental capacity to...
My intellect is maximum.
Quoted. As you guys, as he goes, fantastic. Yes, I could teach you the spell from my spell book.
Cool.
Yeah, it'd only take about an hour, but we can do that once we on our next rest. I'm eager to get inside.
Right. Well, I guess let's get moving. Hey, you want to get married?
What? So you guys
That's a
notice
little forward.
heavy vegetation to your left. You notice a pathway to your right. The obelisk in front of you. Yeah, you guys.
I want to go up to the obelisk. I want
You
to
walk up to the obelisk. Make an Arcana check.
8.
The obelisk emits a heavy magical aura that is unnatural, and you see this engraved on it.
I'm going to check out this left side.
It's heavy vegetation.
Oh. Flame tongue!
Okay. You begin to hack your way through the vegetation.
It's like just stick it in there.
So as you guys, Balin Rex, you see them reading the obelisk to themselves. What are you doing?
I'd like to read the obelisk too,
Okay.
because nobody wants to share with the fucking class, I guess.
That's
What,
true.
this?
Read out loud, motherfucker.
Oh, sorry. I mean, your face is buried in your phone.
Yeah, it's called managing spell slots.
Oh, yeah.
You usually run out.
Yeah. Fear the night when the Forsaken One seizes Death's mantle.
Huh?
Nope. Okay. I'm reading alone. You can have it when we're done. Go search the other side. I'm also burning leaves over here.
So, I guess Raven is reading aloud the obelisk as you hack your way.
All right. Fear the night when the Forsaken One seizes death's mantle and the seas dry up and the dead rise, and I, as Sirak the Eternal, reap the world of the living. Those who dare enter take heed. The enemies oppose. One stands between them. In darkness it hides. Don the mask or be seen. Seek no truth to the doomed child. The keys turn on the inside only.
Don the mask or be seen. Now, I did just happen to find like 6 masks. Might be related.
You did.
I'm just
Fear the
torching.
night when the
some
Forsaken
leaves.
One.
You guys
seizes
taking some time to do
death's
that.
Mantle.
Should I take this
And the
off?
seas
Or no?
dry up,
No.
Okay.
dead rise.
Take some time.
So I feel like this first paragraph has already happened. Since there's undead all over the place,
Yeah.
and this guy's already done his thing. The enemies oppose. One stands between them in the darkness and hides. Don the mask or be seen. What was that?
Sorry, I'm managing spell slots.
You got your own Facebook, you liar.
Class, easy children.
Okay, next time you can kill the T-Rex on
Hey,
your own.
hey, Jake, that was not provoked. Stay in the corner for 20
I think
minutes.
it was.
Stay in the corner for 20 minutes.
That was definitely provoked.
What was that?
Class is bullshit.
Are you back talking?
You're foolish.
You're foolish. Of course, now my fantasy football team is crushing it.
Speak no truth
After
to
the season's over for
doomed
me.
child. Who the fuck is the doomed child?
Zagmir goes,
All of us.
I have no idea. I've never been here. I don't think anybody has.
Just turns around. Yeah. Oh, jeez, you're still here, huh?
I'm going to check out the tunnel to the right.
Dude, you do that.
You guys spend
Does that mean anything to you whatsoever,
looking at this obelisk.
Mr. Deathman? No.
What?
Means nothing to you whatsoever?
thing?
Yeah.
No.
You hack away enough that you find a second door looking almost exactly the same to the first one.
I tell you that. I go yell out. I found another door, and I'm gonna go look at it. It also has 9 cube holes in it.
Those.
I'm going to take the path to the right.
That's weird.
As you walk into this path, alcoves run along a narrow tunnel, each one featuring a bestial statue standing or squatting in a basin of oil. They look as though each statue matches the animal that is on the puzzle cubes. You get the sense that these puzzle cubes and statues depict each of the 9 gods of Omu. Recalling back to your stories, you know that the gods are entombed here.
I will come back out, and I will take out the cubes.
Where are you?
I came back towards the black obelisk.
Okay.
I'm with everybody.
So you have the cubes.
Are they doing anything specific? Like,
Yeah. Is it just them with the oil?
Yep.
They're not like moving or anything?
They're
Okay.
statues.
Do we light the oil on fire and see what it does?
sure, if you want.
I'll do that.
Okay.
That
I'll
sounds like the
light
beginning
it.
of a puzzle.
I'll light a torch.
As you light the torch, you bring it.
The obelisk at the very end.
Okay. Those are statues.
Okay. Or the
As
statue,
you
yes.
bring it
Not
towards
statue.
the statue, your torch burns out in the oil.
Okay, so I think that's water.
It is not water.
I want to go look at the door and see if there is anything that like shows some sign of like. Actually, hang on. I'm gonna go to Zagmir and be like, "Hey, you guys couldn't figure out how to open the door, right?"
No, we've been here for some time.
Um,
I didn't know there was a second door.
I'm gonna show him the blocks
Okay.
and be like,
Curious.
"Clearly
They
these."
clearly go in these slots.
Yeah, I just don't know if there has to be an order.
It could be.
Do you happen to? Is there any like language on the door?
There's not. There's language in common on the obelisk.
It seems like this area is pretty safe. Maybe just try one somewhere. Also, I'll head back to the main door.
Okay.
Can you describe again the layout of the slots on the door? Is it like 3 by 3?
It's a 3 by 3.
So it is a 3 by 3 squares set into the mouth of this large, extremely large door.
Okay. And I guess there isn't anything that says there's no definitive markings about
a slab of workstone. Yeah, a slab of workstone blocks the overgrown tunnel. some 20 feet from the entrance. Grinning skulls mark the edge of the slab, in the center of which are 9 shaped cubed cavities arranged in 3 rows of 3. Make an investigation check. And which door are you at?
I'm at the main door.
Which door are you at?
The
Okay.
main one. The first one we found. I assume that's what would be the main door. Okay. Not natural 20.
You notice that one of the slots in the door that you are at is not real. There are 8 slots. The rest of them have cavities matching exactly the puzzle cubes.
This one just looks painted.
One of them is like not real. It's like an illusion.
Just for shits, doesn't matter which one that, like, does it say which one that is? Which slot is painted on?
They are all the same. It is the one to the very center.
Very center. Okay. I will say that, and I'll say let's go look at the other door just to see if any of those are painted.
Okay.
Because maybe that one is.
Yeah.
Maybe because I think then if we go use that door, clearly, and I'll go to the other door.
Okay, investigation check.
And I'll bring Zagmira with me.
Okay.
So we can.
He will do one as well.
18.
These all look real.
Okay.
And we're over here on this right-hand side.
Yes.
No, we're on the left. There's a second.
There's a door on the left.
Over
Yeah.
here. Okay.
Okay.
Who explored this part?
Zagmira and
then,
Raven.
Yeah, then Raven followed.
Were there holes in anything over here? That was the
Not that I saw.
right?
No, just statues.
Just statues and oil.
I'll ask Zagmir, do you know anything about like these particular gods? Like, did they have any like kind of like story
I
to
know
them?
extensively the history of the gods. Each god represents an alignment: chaotic, neutral, true neutral, lawful good. They all each have their own attitudes when they were alive, of course. They definitely have to be arranged in a specific order. If I can tell from the description on the obelisk that opposites oppose, I'm going to place them. I recommend we try placing them in a way where the alignments go in line, and that the chaotic evil opposes lawful good.
Okay, can you?
Probably like a layout, just lawful good.
Well, it's so
He says that he could figure it out.
Top left lawful good to bottom right being chaotic evil.
well, I mean, he said he'll figure it out.
Okay.
So, but I feel I just don't know all on the top of my head. There's chaotic evil,
Chaotic evil, neutral evil, lawful evil.
neutral evil, full evil.
There's chaotic, neutral, and lawful for both neutral, good, and chaotic. Neutral, good, and evil. Sorry. Goddamn.
And there's true neutral.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not placing any in, but he asks, "Can I have the cubes?"
We're in this together, right? You need my help. We need your help.
He doesn't trust very easily.
Of course.
All right.
The organization I represent would like very much to take control of the Soulmonger.
Right. Yeah. I will. Oh.
Whatever, bro. Like,
I'll take out the cube. I'll put them down on the ground so we can both
Okay.
look at them because I want to look at them.
so he begins to arrange them in such a way.
So, chaotic. And there's neutral evil, lawful evil. No, neutral good.
Mm-hmm.
Chaotic good. Neutral good. Is that a thing?
Yes.
and lawful good. So I think I have it. I would assume. I don't know if there's another way. I would assume.
He will begin to arrange them on the ground. He's got the Almirage in the top left. He's got the Froghemoth in the middle top, the Moa in the top right. He's got them all sort of laid out in a pattern. He's like, I think this is correct.
Okay, go for it. I just lean.
How far back are you guys?
Oh.
I'm not standing directly.
Well,
in
I
front
just want to know because it says he thinks they have to be in opposites.
Mhm.
So I put down, I don't know which one represents what. So I put down chaotic evil. I put the evils along the top, and the neutrals along in the middle. And I put the goods because I think that would be the reflection thing. And I asked him, is that how you did it?
Not quite.
Because I don't quite know the difference. I would think,
the top.
I do say, I would assume that the true neutral has to be in the middle.
That is true. Yeah, the true neutral is the flail snail unka.
All right. Well, do you want my help with this or?
I could use my magic to defend me. Stand back.
Okay. How far?
That's up to you.
I'm going to walk back with his 5 squares. He's at the front door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm just going to turn the corner a little bit and I'm going to pop my head out.
Yeah,
Begins to
I'll do the same.
put them into their slots, each one
He's gonna turn to
flashing
dust.
with a blue light as it goes into the slot. As he saves the one in the middle for last, he says something small to himself and puts the stone in the slot, and the door begins to separate and move open.
Just for shits, I want to, before we go in, I want to go back over to the statues. Do they happen to be on fire now?
No.
Oh, I really assume that's what happened.
I did too.
All right, I come back. All right, let's do it. Grip it and rip it.
Inside, you see a dark hallway. You can remove that first sticky note.
With another door.
That's what it says. Welcome to Costco.
Okay.
Okay, it didn't have to be
I'm going to make
asshole about
a
it.
DM disclaimer here. Oh boy.
You are going to die.
This is a point of no return. Please save, make any final preparations and save.
As a group that plays D&D, we've now entered the shift in the adventure. The Tomb of the Nine Gods. This tomb is designed to kill your characters at best. At worst, it will do other things to your characters. It is not forgiving.
To your physical body.
It is not fair. There are many times where there are no saving throws. Things just happen to you. I need to know where you go, what you touch, and what you look at, because this is very crucial. Your spells and abilities may not function in a way that you are familiar with, or in the way that they are described.
That's why I have trust issues.
I'll do my best to describe everything. If I screw something up, I will be lenient in terms of descriptions and whatnot and where you are. Please use all of the items and skills available to you because you do not want to die with them having thought that you would do something else. If you can't think of anything to do at any time, look at your skills and think of how you could use your skills. As you as a person don't have 20 intelligence like an Einstein, but if you're like, hey, I have 20 intelligence, I could figure this out. Can I use a survival check to track for tracks or look for airflow around a door? Or can I use a history check to see if I know who that was in that painting? Or can I use my intelligence to see if this path or layout makes sense?
Oh, boys, I hope I can use my charisma to talk my way through a door. Excuse me, door.
Open?
This is a huge 180 shift in the adventure.
Alrighty. Well, right off the bat, I'm going to detect magic on this door.
Okay. The door is heavily magical.
It blows the fuck up.
As you guys walk into another slab blocks the hallway 20 feet beyond the first door that you open. An iron lever is set into the door's surface, with a graven stone skull leering down from above.
Is there a doorknob?
I am just going to point out I have a hard call for around 6 because I have to be up early tomorrow.
Okay.
Well, it's 5.
What time you gotta leave?
I have to leave here by 6.
Okay.
I'll play for another half an hour and pack up.
Okay. Well, I look at...
I mean, it's going to take us probably 27 minutes to figure this door out.
So you have a slab door in the hallway, 20 feet beyond the first door. There's an iron lever in a vertical position set into the door's surface in the middle. There is a graven stone skull carved into the door above the lever.
Not touching anything that's a skull in this place.
Do you think a simple...
You guys have not yet entered the first door.
Oh.
Think we could just pull the lever?
We're not even inside.
We're not even inside.
We haven't even walked in
The door
yet.
opened and you guys are around the corner.
We looked inside and it's like, I don't
and
think
Zach
so.
Garrett
Well,
comes back and
let's see,
says,
I have-
it's safe.
3.
No, it's not.
Safe is relative.
I have 13 spell slots. I can use detect traps with all 13 of them.
I'll follow him back up to the door.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll do
you
the
guys
same.
are outside the entrance of where the first door
I'm going to
was.
stand outside of the first door.
The door's open. You guys are all standing outside of it.
I'll step in.
As you step inside, you notice carvings along the entire inside of this chamber in a Rosetta Stone-like fashion. There is the same paragraph repeated in every language known to man. Do you read it?
This one? The one that's on the obelisk, or?
No.
Oh. Sorry.
Yes, I'll read it.
It says, "Welcome to my laboratory, my fun house, my zoo, my testing grounds, my museum. Please feel free to wander my halls, enjoy your stay, and let the custodians do their jobs. I recently added a new level to the tomb, and I look forward to adding to my collection."
Well, this is a welcome, so I would actually kind of think that maybe
It is in every language, carved into the entire area.
I'll walk in.
Okay. As you walk inside. What would you like to do? Zagmira walks in.
I'm going to hang out outside the door just to watch.
Okay.
Okay, fuck us then.
Why don't you read it out loud for the class? I go to Zagmira and I go, now, I don't know about you, but I really don't want to pull that lever. At least not with my own hand. So,
Well, I have mage hand. We could pull it.
yeah, I think that's probably best. I think.
Okay. I'll do that.
You sure you want to stay out there? Who knows? Once we pull this, we might close and I might be able to get in.
Fine, I'll walk in.
You guys walk in just in the entrance. He go ahead and has the glove of mystical energy appear off his hand. He goes and pulls the lever, and he goes, "It's not heavy, so it can lift it, but it's not budging."
I'll cast my own mage hand,
Okay.
and I will go up to the skull. I'm gonna feel around
Okay.
for like anything.
As you reach the midpoint of the hallway,
Oh,
you go and walk up towards the skull, the mage hand sort of floating near the thing. The skull's jaws creak open, and a skeletal hand holding a crystal hourglass-style timer emerges from within. With a click, the timer rotates and sand starts to trickle into the lower globe. Describe to me what you guys would do. 10,
Is there a
9,
roof?
oh,
8,
I will.
I'm gonna run
7.
up and pull the lever.
I
As
will.
you run up and pull the lever.
Yeah.
You run up and you pull the lever. As soon as you pull the lever, the ground beneath all of you begins to drop into a spike trap. You, because you're holding on to the lever, need to make a dexterity saving throw. All of you plummet.
Can I fly?
Make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
19.
I guess we're all just dead.
Fuck.
I guess we all
What
die.
else can we do?
That's a natural 1, baby.
You all, except you grab onto the lever and you're hanging there.
Just killed everyone.
As you're hanging
Great.
there, you all fall and are impaled on several spikes, and you take 15 bludgeoning and piercing damage, including
What a fucking way to open.
Is there still sand pouring in?
the sand finishes. After the sand finishes, you hear a extremely loud, like gong, like bang, and that door opens.
Were we not
We
supposed
just had
to?
to sit there?
Oh man!
I hate
So
this place
Zagmir
already.
is like, "It was a trap."
Thanks.
Pulls himself off of the impaled spikes, which you now realize are made of sharpened human spines.
Oh, good.
Oh, this is Mortal Kombat.
You guys then realize that pulling the lever was a trap.
All right.
Fuck you for pulling that lever.
You were about
I was
to
going to
pull it.
fly.
I know. I was.
You followed up with, yeah, I'm going to pull the lever.
I did say that. Yeah.
You did. Fuck you.
I immediately asked if there was a roof.
There is a roof.
I was just immediately going to fly.
Oh boy.
He pulled the lever first.
You fucked me. If I would have got my sentence out first, I would have lived.
You are still alive. You just took 15 damage.
Yeah, that's a lot of
As
damage.
you guys
That's a lot of damage.
sort of pull yourself out, you now have 20 feet between you in the bottom with the spikes and the
I'm on the
open door.
landing above them, I assume.
Yeah, so you pull yourself up.
I'll fly up.
I want to throw my
Fly
rope
up.
down.
Okay, and you use the rope. Zagmir will use the rope as well. So now you guys are inside of this corridor. A moss-covered corridor. You can remove the second one. A moss-covered corridor. Yeah, go ahead and remove that.
The big one?
Yeah. A moss-covered corridor extends beyond the second door. Tree roots hang from the sagging ceiling, and the air reeks of rot and dampness. Ahead, a huge relief carving of a bearded devil's face, which I will send you now.
Yeah.
Adorns the wall at a T-shaped intersection. The devil's mouth is open. The inside the devil's mouth is a well of utter darkness. It is lit in this area. But it looks almost... Yeah, so you guys can't see that. So you guys are just on the platform.
Well,
I want to move up against the left wall,
Okay.
not touching the wall.
Okay. So not touching the wall.
I want to move up about like 8 feet to where there's that little first slit in the side of the wall.
Yeah.
I want to check it for a trap.
Okay. Roll the investigation check.
15.
15 is the DC. You notice that there are tiny holes in the walls. All over the place.
It's going to shoot arrows.
Can we disable the traps?
we don't really know if there is a trap yet. We just know that looks like there's one.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna find trap. I guess. Let me see.
How
We need to eat the
there
hero's
any-
feast right
is there
now.
any clearing between the floor? Like, do the holes like line the entire wall from floor to ceiling?
On those little alcoves you see, those are all holes. They're just like circular holes in the walls on both sides of the walls.
Does the door behind us close?
No,
Can we still see outside?
you can.
We need to eat the hero's feast.
Start it. Isn't it like an hour?
Takes an hour to eat it.
All right.
Yeah, let's do that real quick.
Real quick, but yeah, might as well. All right. I take out one of the scrolls of hero feast and I go, "Hey, Zigmar, you want to eat? We're gonna eat."
Sounds good, but a weird time.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
real good time. Nobody's there. And I will cast Hero's Feast with the scroll.
We are. I got it right here.
Sorry, wait. What is that?
You can hear female laughter to the hallway.
Oh, good.
I stop. I like take out the scroll.
No.
Why are we laughing?
Well, are the cubes still in the front door, or did we get it back?
The door's still open.
Assuming it closes. That's right.
It's still open.
I want to take.
We don't know. I would like to check for traps.
So I have my
Make an
normal.
investigation.
I have a normal bag, my normal bag, and my bag of holding. I want to take my normal bag,
Come on back.
put 100 gold in it, so it's like weighted,
Yes. Heavy.
and in front of the slats.
On which side? The left or the right side?
No, just like
The hallway is 10 feet wide,
right.
so your
do-
backpack could
do
So
occupy
in
a square.
front of the left slat.
All right, so you go
I
ahead
want
and
to put that on the floor and see if there's like a pressure plate.
as you do that, the tile on the floor sinks down. And huge, what look to be long poison darts shoot out of the left side of the wall, impaling themselves on the right side of the wall.
Do they retract?
The darts shot out of the
They shot.
hole.
Oh, they're darts. I thought you said okay.
Yeah.
They are
I got-
darts.
Well, I got a
It's not like a
13.
lance or something.
I got a 30. I'm looking for them as you
On
activate
the right
it.
side, you don't notice any holes.
On the right side.
Yeah, it's all moss.
Just for shits, can you throw your bag on the floor?
I do
over
it to
here?
the right side as well.
The same effect happens. Sinks in the ground. Your 13 was not high enough to notice the holes behind the moss.
Gotcha. Okay.
Fuck, okay.
I'm going to use my staff to push on the second tile.
We did.
Yeah, that's
We
the
just did
second
both.
one.
No, behind.
Okay.
Oh,
So we just press the first tile.
Yeah.
I want the one right behind the first tile.
Okay. You go and the same effect happens. There's more darts in the hallway. Now each in the left and the right side is covered in what to be darts dripping in a poison.
I'm going to... I'll take out a gold.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to drop it on the first plate just to see how much weight it takes.
Nothing happens. It dings.
Kind of makes me think you can just run for it.
Did the first plate come back? Are all the plates back up?
No.
They stay
It's sort of
depressed.
it's sort of
Oh, they stay
depressed. Yeah.
pushed.
Even
Oh.
after I take my staff off of it?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Try hitting it again
Is
just
there,
to be safe.
Yeah, I will. Is there a gap at the floor, or do the holes start at toe level and work their
There's
way
a
up?
gap. Yeah.
How much of a gap?
Looks like it comes up to waist, so 3 feet off the ground.
Okay, so we can crawl through this.
Seems
I'm going to push the one on the right
okay.
with the staff.
Nothing happens.
Nothing?
Yeah.
Okay, and I want to push the one that I just left again.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Just want to poke them all.
Might as well.
Yeah. Okay. How long is it? I'm going to have to start crawling. I'm crawling.
Okay. As you crawl and begin to poke each one, you notice one more at the end of the hallway that shoots. As you guys, you then everything is clear. So you've crawled
So
the
we've
entire
tested
way.
every single
yeah,
one.
and it didn't hit you because you were behind
Underneath.
it and crawling. So that hit the wall. So you've triggered the poison trap, the poison dart hallway. As you guys,
So there's about 10 feet from the end of the hallway to
This mouth.
the mouth.
so you guys are at the end of the hallway. You see this mouth that is a crazy looking bearded devil symbol. The inside is like wispy black darkness inside the mouth. You guys, it's lit in this central hallway. You see a hallway down to your left and a hallway down to your right at this T junction. You can remove those. A hallway down to your left and right at this T junction. And then you see darkness in each one.
Can I just take off this one right here too?
No.
Or no? Or-
No, leave those.
Oh, I thought you said...
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, leave those.
Okay.
I forgot that was that.
I'm gonna ask. Hey, Zach, have any identifying thing on this face? I happen to know this is like a person.
Yeah, sure. He casts detect magic on the face and reports back that it is extremely magical.
Yeah, but the face doesn't ring
Can I
any
do a
bells to
history
you.
check on it?
Sure. Do a history check.
That's a 5.
I'll assist.
7.
That's an 8.
I'll roll on my own because he's useless.
I'll also roll on my own. I really want to know.
I like
this.
that.
Zagmir will also roll history.
18.
All of you combined with your historical knowledge
22.
Yeah.
Hey!
begin to
I'm like
think
sucking
that
on a poison dart.
this is the insignia, the emblem, the symbol of a Sirak, the planar archlich, that is well known throughout the entire multiverse as a very powerful archlich.
I'm gonna turn back around, and are the doors still open?
They are.
That's weird. Okay.
All right, then. I totally expected that to slam behind us.
It's almost like I feel like he doesn't care if we leave. Like, what are we at? Like,
I leave.
You can leave. You have to jump across. The floor is not clicked back
Oh, it
into
hasn't
place.
closed back up?
Yeah.
Well, fuck me.
I will ease my way down left, and I'm gonna look. I'm guessing what that hole in the floor is, like a sewer grate.
As you enter into the left hallway, you begin to hear rushing water. Also, even with your eldritch sight, it appears like your distance of your vision is halved in this darkness. The area it is
In this
dark.
hallway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably magic.
You come upon what looks to be a floor grate with rushing water moving at a decent pace beneath that you can barely see.
Just for I'm gonna see if I can kind of lift the grate at all. Is it
No,
super
it's
heavy?
solid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
And then distance, you see a large window at the end of the hallway.
a window. Want to go check that out? Might as well keep
Might as
going.
well, yeah.
Okay, I will.
I'm checking for traps the entire time we're moving.
Yeah.
Where in this hallway?
in this hallway. Yeah.
Hallway.
Okay, make a. You and Zegmir are still standing at the devil face.
14.
12.
Well,
It's not going to be high enough. You need at least an 18.
you don't notice any traps anywhere.
Oh, good. Well, I will.
There's traps everywhere.
I will mosey up to the window.
Okay. Creepers and vines cling to the walls of this dark corridor, at the end of which is an arched crystal, almost stained glass-like window, 6 feet wide and 10 feet high. Through it, you haven't looked at it yet.
There's a what color is the crystal?
It's like a teal.
I'm gonna start writing this shit down. It's a 6 foot wide.
6 foot wide crystal. How wide's the mouth?
10 foot tall.
The mouth is about 4 feet wide.
In
The
the,
bearded devil
this
face.
this is a stained glass window.
oh, and what's the crystal behind? Is the crystal behind the window?
No,
The
it's
window looks like it's made of crystal. You know, like crystal.
Okay. It's a
glassware?
crystal window.
Yeah, like crystal glassware. It is a window made out of crystal instead of glass.
I'll look through the window.
As you look through the window, you see a vaulted tomb overgrown with moss and more vines. A stone sarcophagus rests on a stepped dais in the middle of the floor. On the wall behind the sarcophagus, 2 large statue bearers grip a 5-foot diameter bronze disc embossed with a dozen glaring eyes. You can remove the...
This I already did that.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Those are the 2 statues gripping a huge bronze
Disc.
You can see that through the window.
Okay, what's this skull? Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Would you say the bronze disc is about 4 feet wide?
5 foot in diameter.
Well,
I guess when you say vaulted, though, we're like above it, looking down.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it has like vaulted ceilings.
Well,
You're trying to break in. That seems like a very poor idea.
I want to go down the other hallway first
Yeah.
before we do that. So let's go back. Just for shits, does anybody care if I throw a piece of gold down in this thing's mouth?
fuck it. Why not?
Go for it.
Just to see, I will like step. I'm like on the side of it,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just gonna.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm not standing in front of it.
Yeah,
when
just
he does
everyone
this.
don't stand in front of it, and I'm gonna like. So there's like those 4 squares right in front of it.
Yes.
I'm like right to its left, and I'm just gonna
Same.
huck a gold coin in it.
As you huck the gold coin, you don't hear it hit anything. It disappears in the darkness. It doesn't come back up.
That's like a meat grinder in there. Is the Chumbawanga still following us?
He is.
You throw him in.
I should say I toss him in.
As I what's he up to?
He is back behind you, looking at like sticking his head in the holes in the walls in the trapped hallway. Just
Hey bud, you want to see a cool? Want to come see a magic trick? There's a gold in it for you.
starts walking up to you. Yeah.
You monster.
You want to be part of a magic
This
trick?
small fey creature that can't speak comes up to you.
It's not the same one from before.
No. You've given it dinosaur teeth and some gold.
I pick him up and throw him in it.
Hang on. I said you just gotta go get it, and I chucked the gold coin into the mouth again.
This feels wrong.
Roll a d4 on a
Seems
1
morally
or a
wrong.
2. On a 1 or a 2, he will go in.
He does not.
You got 3.
Okay, he refuses to go in.
That's fair. That's fine. I feel bad for saying it in the first place. I take out my glaive. I have a big glaive that I bought originally. I'm just gonna just from the side, just stick it in the mouth.
Okay, make a strength saving throw.
Oh no!
Oh god. You're about to get the suck.
Not natural 20.
That is a failure. As you stick this glaive in there, you notice a shadowy clawed hand come out of the darkness, the same color as the darkness, grip the shaft, and yank it in. You can choose to let go.
I let go.
All right. So the glaive is gone.
Wasn't your
You
magic weapon, was it?
You hear nothing.
I'm gonna pick up the Chumbawanga,
Okay.
Oh no!
and I'm gonna put it on my shoulder.
Oh.
And I'm gonna say, I'm very glad you didn't go in there. And we're just gonna scoot. I'm gonna hug the far wall and just scoot my way around
I'm
that
gonna
thing.
stick my whole head in it.
I was gonna do that.
All right. As you guys make your way, you go into the other tunnel. You can remove those big ones.
That's it.
Both
You
of
can remove
them?
all. Yeah.
All 3? I don't. I'll remove these 2.
Yeah. Remove the other.
I'll walk up to Raven's bag of holding and put my bag of holding in his bag of holding.
Blow this place to
Okay.
Okay.
A
I really
grand.
hope that wasn't a real thing of gold.
I don't think we need more gold.
The picture that I just sent you is what you see. A grand chamber opens ahead, 50 feet across and plunging down into darkness below. A stone balcony winds around the walls to connect 4 archways. Other balcony levels are visible below, with corridors radiating off in all directions. To the north, a stone staircase descends to the lower levels. So you see this large square staircase with balconies that sort of snake around the outside. You cannot see all the way to the bottom. You can tell there are other balconies below the balcony you're on. And you get the sense that this is a very vertical tomb, and you are in level 1. And you see hallways.
Can we see across?
Yeah, you see a hallway across. And you see a hallway around that area too. So you see a hallway. If you're looking directly at it from the hallway, you see a hallway to your left, hallway straight on, and a hallway off to your upper left.
I thought we just hang a left and go down that hallway because I don't like.
I don't want to go down just yet.
I want to go down.
Yeah, I don't want to go down just yet. As Zagmir, what do you think?
He goes,
Don't tell me you're scared of heights. I'll punch you.
No, I can
push
fly.
you off it.
I can fly. I'm not concerned with heights.
Oh, great.
But
I could just jump all the way down and cast Featherfall.
I'm curious if the Tomb of the 9 Gods. There's probably 9 tombs in this tomb. I wonder what happens if we find them. They can't be friends of Asirak. Maybe some of their spirits still remain.
Fair. All right. Well, let's move left. We will move left.
As you move left,
so
we can
north.
end it there in the grand staircase.
Okay.